Hello guys, welcome to the video. I hope you all are well. Today's video, guys, is lazy mythic mages, guys, for season 8 for the Necromancer. God, my Necro looks good. So yeah, guys, the mythic version of the build. Those are playing the older version. It's a very similar build, just added Serbo Edition, Shroud, and the Grandfather, and it just gives you so much damage, man, and just rips and tears. Roughly, it feels like I'm doing like 3 times more damage than I normally do, so it does a lot of damage, Change a few things, but before we go through, let's quickly do a quick pit run. We'll just do a quick 70 pit, yeah? We'll show it in action. Alright guys, so what you got to do, for those that are new to Necromancer, or have not played this version of the build before, all you got to do is keep Soul Rift up, okay? Soul Rift gives you all your barrier, makes you do vulnerable, gives you essence, even gives you potions as well. It's a fantastic ability. Every time we pop it, we get a big damage buff as well for a few seconds. Blight, guys, gives you an extra 20x damage buff for your pets. Tendril is done for you automatically, but I suggest casting this manually in pits so you can pull the mobs into one spot. Then all your mages will just blast them into the ground. Blood Mist, guys, gives us a damage bonus as well, crit strike and crit strike damage bonuses as well, which is really, really nice. And most times this is up all the time, but you can just spam it. Corpse Launcher, guys, is done for you also as well automatically via Sack Ring, and also even Ray Skillet is done for you automatically as well. This ring is for the win, okay? It's really, really good. So let's jump on him and do a quick pit run. Just show you the rotation and all that. Most of the time, you don't have to do nothing. It depends what level content you're doing, but most of the time you can just hit the ultimate and just Blood Mist through, and yeah, it poodles through very nicely. Mobs die. Pick up the health globes, guys, and you just kill stuff, right? But if you want to do the rotation, let's just go for it. Just find some elite packs, yeah? Yeah, you got some here. So, Blood Mist in, cast a bit of Blight, cast your ultimate, cast Tendrils manually. If it gets grouped up, then you cast Blood Mist, and then you can just pick up all the globes, and your damage goes through the roof. And I think we'll just get absolutely melted. And yeah, Mages, guys, one of my favourite pet builds, man. It's very, very, very chill, man. But yeah, if you guys are interested, check out the other version of this, the basic version. In the description of this video, guys, there's a stat guide, as always, on Mobilytics. For the Paragon tree, the skills, absolutely everything, man. Whoa, and the ultimate absolutely slaps as well. It's great. Here we go again. But most likely you don't have to do anything, you know? This version is a bit squishier than the other version, because we're not using hardened bones on the chestplate, because we're using Shroud. But Shroud gives us so much damage, like so much damage. If you're playing hardcore, maybe keep her hardened bones on instead, you know? Because this gives you a lot of damage reduction. If you play softcore, or you're just very skilled, then use the Shroud, guys, and you'll be absolutely fine, man. Because that +1 to all the passive it gives is a lot of damage, like so much damage. Lovely. But yeah, guys, once this is fully masterwork, you will have 100% crit and 100% lucky chance as well. You got lots and lots of elite damage in this build as well, with some interchangeable Paragon choices if you want to do even more elite damage with Eliminator board, things like that. Alright, let's go back to town, guys, and let's go through the build as always. Also, guys, I stream daily on Twitch, Wednesday to Sunday, over at twitch.tv/BigDaddyDen76. Feel free to come on over, listen to a lot of old metal and rock, help each other out. We do boss runs, power leveling for people that can't play much, etc., etc. So feel free to pop on over to there. Link in the description of the video. Well then, guys, so gear. So Mythic helmet, guys, Hera Edition. Now, if you guys are struggling to find Mythics, and I know it can be hard this patch, which personally I like because they feel more rare now, you can always craft them, okay? And you can craft them at the jeweler. You just go to jewelry crafting, oh sorry, the rune crafting, it's right here. I don't know why it's here, but it's there, like Mythic Uniques, yeah? You can actually craft them here, okay? So all you gotta do is just right click on it, say you want Hera Edition, right click, and it tells you exactly what you need. You respond to the sparks, which is from getting the rewards from the seasonal journey, or find other crappy mythics from just doing bosses, then Jar Q Gar, yeah? Now, if you guys can't find these runes, most of the time they just drop from bosses, okay? So just keep doing bosses, and eventually you will get them to drop, okay? Eventually. But the easier way is just sell boss mats good gear on Diablo.trade, and then just buy the runes you need from another player. That's what I did. I sold a aspect that was maxed out for Bloodboy build, and I made 20 billion gold. Cheers, toys. I made 20 billion gold. I sold some other stuff, and I just buy my runes now, so it's a lot easier. So there's always a way of doing it. Just keep running bosses, hopefully get a mythic, then upgrade, and bang, just craft what you need. That's what I did. This one was a drop, these two were crafted. Lovely. Just a little information for those that don't know. So yeah, guys, Herald Edition. Okay, so when we're masterworking this, we only need 1 hit on crit strike, and the rest is on lucky hit chance. And then you achieve 100% crit and 100% lucky chance. I'm on 75% at the moment, and I believe my crit is maxed out as well, I believe, or very close to it. 92%. So once I've masterworked this, we'll be absolutely maxed out. Brilliant. So yeah, guys, 10% in health with extra intel buff. Okay. And when you masterworking this, guys, like I said, 2 hits on lucky chance, 1 on crit strike should be enough, and then you get the 60 damage bonus. For chestplate, guys, then like I said, only you can just use a hardened bones chestplate instead if you're having trouble surviving, because it is this version of the build is a little bit glassy, but because of the +1 to all passives you get from the Shroud of Death, it gives you so much more damage. Like, so much more damage. All these extra little nodes, guys, that you get, all these really, really add up, you know? These really add up, and it just gives you so much damage. So Shroud of Death is fantastic. When you're masterworking this, guys, always hit the all stats, okay? Because that way you get intelligence, strength, etc., etc. Especially the intelligence. Then what you want to do then is get an amulet, hopefully with GA intelligence and Hellbent Commander, if you're really lucky. And that GA intelligence there increases all your intelligence by that particular amount, so 30% for me right now at 12 and 12. And that just gives you loads of all resistance, okay? Makes you very, very, very tanky, okay? That way, you gotta have this capped out, especially on this one with Shroud, because you can be a little bit squish sometimes. Okay, there, guys. So yeah, masterwork the all stats, and I'm using Neo Zek. Okay, so while we avoid health damage, and we've got a barrier up all the time. We reset our ultimate cooldown. Brilliant. For gloves, guys, what's really, really important on this is the GA Skeletal Mage Mastery. Each point of Mage Mastery gives you an enormous amount of damage for your pets. They're paired up with attack speed and crit strike damage. Also, guys, remember you need to hit 100% attack speed to max out your Cult Leader passive tree up here. So you need 100% attack speed here. Remember, this is very, very important for those that don't know. Kalen's Edict passive does not show on your stat sheet, which is really, really annoying. So right now I'm getting 33% attack speed from this, and then just add your base attack speed on your sheet here, and then your summon attack speed, okay? If you're hitting 100%, boom, fantastic. If you're not hitting 100%, just use an Elixir of Advantage. This gives you lucky chance and attack speed. Perfect, guys, to get to those next caps. And also, guys, I like to pair this with Sage Whisper, the intelligence buff, Redomain Buzz for HP, and Suman Spice for a bit of armor and a bit more res, okay? I do recommend all these 3 here. They work really well in the build. Brilliant. Then, guys, you want to use Great Feast, which gives you an extra damage bonus for your pets, tempering Corpse Tendril size, and crit strike damage. Now, we're putting crit strike damage in this build now on the tempers, on the gloves and the amulet, because we're using the Grandfather. For those that don't know, guys, Grandfather buffs your CHD damage. Increase your crit strike damage by 100%. Okay, so any CHD you got in your gear scales it up. So if we look at my CHD now in town, won't show the real number because we're not in combat. But see my crit strike damage here, guys, 3.5. If I take off my gloves, that has 112. Should just drop 112, right? Take it off. Look, now it's 2.7. That's how much Grandfather does. It's an enormous amount of damage. So that's when you change from mages and then go to CHD with the Grandfather in your build. When you master with this, guys, you want to hit the Skeletal Mage Mastery all the way. Very, very best of luck. Pants, guys, is Blood Moon Breaches. These are still bugged. Blizzard, please fix this. Hellbent Commander, guys, still doesn't master it correctly. And you only get +5 on orange when it should be +6. So we're actually missing some damage. Drive me crazy. So, guys, master with this, guys. Always hit on the Hellbent Commander. Your summons have a chance to inflict Decrepify or Iron Maiden. They deal damage. This is how I'm currently dealing my curses. Doesn't always work, okay? But you really want a 7% one, okay? So that's the only way I'm cursed on this build, because I don't have Cursed Aura. You know, we ain't got it into the build, so there's no way to fit it in. So right now, I'm relying on Blood Moon Breach to do my curses. You can change a rune setup instead. For instance, I've got Nagu Exan in these pants that's making my pets do overpower, which is fantastic for more damage, but you can just pop in the auto What rune. Where is it? Where's that What rune? Have I got one in there? There you go, this one there. So you can pop this in as well, instead. And that way you can just guarantee that you do the curse at point blank range of your Necro. But honestly, get yourself a 7% pair of pants with the chance for them to do the curse, and just dodge a bit and you'll be fine. Because that Exam, guys, the overpower rune for pets now is insane. You just do so much damage to get used to it. Lovely. You can also get crit strike damage to cursed enemies as well. Oh my god, I got 38%, doesn't need a 50. Let's go. Boots, guys, is of course Cult Dominion for the extra +2 pets, intelligence, maximum life, and armor. Do really want a skeletal warrior roll here, really. So when skeletal warriors do better damage when we bring them down. Best rolls, guys, will be in the stat guide as always. Yeah, so when you're masterworking this, guys, always go for the intelligence, okay? Then temporary movement speed and soul rift duration. The grandfather, guys, when you're masterworking this, guys, just hit all stats all the way. All stats all the way. Put a couple of green gems into the blades with more crit strike damage. Then grandfather, guys, is the beast weapon for the Necromancer for pets in game. Amulet, guys, of course, is reanimation. We put reanimation on our necklace, guys, so that way we don't. There's no point in putting great feast onto it because it does the same amount of damage and you'll just lose less essence. So I switched them around. So I forgot last time. And then the guys, so reanimation gives you pet damage, and then you want GA intelligence preferably. That helps you because more intelligence you have, more all resistance you gain. Then Carousel Blood, guys, gives you a big damage modifier, and of course Hellbent Commander. When you're masterworking, always hit Hellbent Commander because it's buff your pets. Then Temporary, guys, ultimate cooldown and crit strike damage. Okay, brilliant. I'm using a mixture of skulls and diamonds to achieve armor cap and resistance cap. So just have a little tinker with your character. And also I'm using it here. We'll go over the Merc setup as well for a bit of all res as well. The Lazy Ring, guys. Ring of Sacrificial Soul automatically raises your skeletons, does a Corp Explosion for you, and of course tendrils as well. Corp Explosion generates the extra damage right fueled by death, gives you the big damage multiplier. Right skeleton, obviously raises your skeletons if they die. Also procs them as well for the big damage bonus. Automatically and tendril, guys, to pull everything in. It's really, really nice. If you don't want to use this ring, take it out and pop in an aspect on tendrils. Okay, if you want to play man, you maybe push the pit a bit more. Use a tendrils ring instead, and you get a big damage buff for that. That's crit and CHD. Boom, it absolutely wrecks. When you masterworking this ring, guys, just the lucky chance. Lucky chance, lucky chance, lucky chance. And that way, your pets will be proccing that CDR for you all the time for Decrepify. Ring up and down, guys. Really important ring for this build. This is the only way to make sure you make pets work in the game, which is kind of annoying, really. Blizzard shouldn't just rely on ring and down to make pets work. It should be based on that this is additional to the effect of the pets, in my opinion, but we'll see what happens in the future. Anyway, the most important stat, guys, on this ring is the physical damage, okay? I've got one here that's maxed out at 6435, okay? Then after that, guys, you want GA, Skeletal Warrior Mastery, and Mage Mastery and Golem Mastery as always. And everything else is just extra on top, okay? So that's fantastic. So that is the most important stat, the physical damage, before even the mastery, I would say, in my opinion. Mine's not even GA yet, because I can't find one that's rolled really, really well. Okay, when you master it, guys, just the mastery all the way to the top, as always. Brilliant. Okay then, guys, so Book of Dead quickly. Skeletal Warriors, guys, on the cooldown Warriors, as always. Mages, guys, on the first tap with the 15x damage bonus. And we're sacrificing the Golem as usual, guys, for the 35 CHD. If you need more HP, you can do maximum life here on the Blood Golem. If you need more attack speed, then you can just chuck in the Bone one instead. And off you go. Brilliant. Okay, guys, mercenaries, I'm still using Rahir. Okay, so use Rahir, guys, to here, to the all-res buff. This helps you cap out nice and easy. Once you're at really high Paragon, you can change this guy out for Subo for the more damage. Then, guys, the shield thing that he does, the 90% damage reduction, can save you, and of course the 15x damage increase. And as always, guys, always use Variana on Whirlwind when you do any attack. Her Whirlwind procs cooldown from Decrepify, which helps you reset all your cooldowns. It's really, really good. It's so good, man. It's fantastic. Then, guys, boss powers, okay? So we use Vuravar's Lob Bombs. There's a big damage explosion, but more importantly, we gain 15% cooldown reduction. This is really, really useful for just doing general speed farming, okay? And that way you can spam your ultimate, do your blood mist, man, just go zoom around the screen. Then, guys, we're using Outlaw Sharpshooter, okay? I was using Hatred's Embrace for the extra crit. I don't need this no more because we're virtually capped crit, so taking this out now, no one uses Sharpshooters, guys, that gives us an extra 20x from range, which is really, really nice. Sinless Flames, guys, extra damage for the mages. And then finish, of course, with Beastmaster's Training for the 150x damage to our pets, man. It's really, really nice. So yeah, guys, quick summary then on the skills and Paragon. Lovely. So 2 points here just to unlock it. Huge Flesh generates corpses. Blight, like I said earlier, gives you a 20x damage buff for your pets. Blood Mist, guys, an extra 10 CHD, which is really nice. And then you got the Necromancer Fortune, Lucky Chance Barrier, Titan's Fall for extra increased elites. Spiked Armor, guys. If you need extra armor, put points into this and bring your armor value up. If you've got too much armor, take a point out, put it elsewhere. Brilliant. Always max out, guys. Just got warrior mastery as well, because the higher they have, the more damage they do on the ringmen down procs. Okay. And then fuel by death, guys. This is why we have corp explosion in the build, so we get an extra 12x here as well. And also we get access to this as well, because the shroud of death, extra good generation of essence as well, which is really good. And then shadow corp explosion, guys, is all every time it ticks, it can proc CDR for you on decrepify, guys. Okay, so decrepify is being applied for the pets automatically, and they just damage reduction, stun, and cooldowns. Okay, it's really, really nice. And then max out your amplified, guys, with extra damage. Always max out mages, obviously. These are main damage dealer, the 220. Don't need this because we caps movement speed because of the stealth from the chest plate. Precision K, guys, lucky chance again, another 20%. Always max out Coastal Blood, guys, with a big 42% damage buff there. For tendrils, guys, we're always using Blighted Corpse tendrils. This generates blood orbs for us. Every time we click a blood orb with a Paragon tree, we get a massive 50x damage bonus. We don't need to do vulnerable because it's done for us from Soul Rift. Just 1 point, guys. And also Carapace to generate Fortified. Then max out Reapers, Gloom, and Terror for all the shadow damage bonuses for our pets. Come down here to Finality, guys. Every time we cast our ultimate skill, we're getting a 20x damage buff, which is really nice. As soon as it's available, pop it, bang, big 20x damage buff. Brilliant. It's absolutely fantastic. 1 point, guys, Inspiring Leader, and then go over to Hellbent Commander. You always want to max this out because it gives you a massive damage buff for you and your pets. And then, guys, Soul Rift, guys, the best ultimate for the Necromancer by far. It's better than anything. And just gives you massive barrier. Potions, vulnerable, essence, just everything is godly. And of course, guys, Kanan Zedis. We've got to change a little bit, by the way. When one of your pets die now, you actually get a 20x buff for 3 seconds, which is kind of nice. If you do pets, sometimes it procs, one of your pets die, you get a big damage buff. It's kind of cool. So, and you get attack speed and increased damage for each guy. Right then, guys, Paragon, man. The Paragon tree is virtually the same as the lazy build for the original one, guys, but we'll just do a very quick summary. So, essence, guys, gives you CHD. We want this early because of the new boss power that we went over earlier. Okay, and then, guys, you go to Cult Leader. So, this, like I said earlier, you need 100% attack speed to proc this to 100% damage bonus. And you can obviously go here very early, guys, for your mage damage, and eventually go here for your warrior damage, because all these stuff gives you lots of damage for your procs, okay, for Mega Man down. Obviously, some mage builds always go here first. Dead Rays here, guys, buffs all your pet stuff here as well, with your summoning damage and all that good stuff as well. And just come up here and activate your Cult Leader. Brilliant. Next board, guys, of course, is Frailty Tree, okay? Frailty lets you get 40x damage bonus to curse enemies, which is done for you automatically via the pets, just whacking stuff. And then you got armor here, all res, HP, it's all great. They come here, guys, to Corporeal. Okay, Corporeal gives us a damage bonus to physical, which helps ring them down proc, hit even harder, and also is buffing these blue nodes here. So right now we're getting extra crowd control damage and vulnerable damage. So when you're just doing general content, you just blast them through. Once the pet's curse, something's classed as crowd controlled, and you're doing vulnerable from Soul Rift, and it just destroys everything. It's really, really nice and chill. Attack speed there if you need it. Next board, guys, of course, is Fleshy. This has now been changed. The damage buff now is refreshed every time we take an extra corpse now. It doesn't just reset back to 0. So we can just maintain a 40x damage buff passively with Sack Ring, which is just great. So it's really nice. Then, guys, Amplify. This is how we get our elite damage. Okay, so Amplify is buffing these nodes here. Get lots and lots of elite damage and extra % damage as well. Very, very nice. Then here, guys, you got your HP, and eventually go here for the damage to injured enemies as well. Do that last, though. More resistance and HP if you need it here. Then, guys, we finish on Blood Begets Blood. Blood Orbs grant 10x increased damage, up to 50% damage for 5 seconds, okay? So this is why we've got those tendrils generate the Blood Orbs. You pick them up, just get a massive damage bonus. And then, guys, we finish on Control. Damage to CC'd enemies. And there you go. And there you go, guys. Enjoy, man. Like I said, check the snack guide for the full Paragon tree and optimal setup of gear rolls, etc. So thank you guys very much for watching. Enjoy Mythic Mages, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Have fun in Sanctuary.